Good morning, readers. Today I want to teach you that when readers read books on the same topic, they begin to notice that the main ideas are the same, but one book may have new information that the other book doesn't have. So let's take a look at these talking stems. You could use this when you're reading your books on the same topic. In this book, but in this book, that shows how these readers are growing new information. Or you could use this. First we learned, but now we're learning. That's another way to talk about books on the same topic. Okay? Let's try. I was reading books about frogs. And in book 1, I read that frogs have long, sticky tongues. These help frogs catch prey. They eat insects and worms. Wow, look at that picture. Then, in book 2, I read, what's that pink flash? It's how a frog catches bugs. It shoots out its long, sticky tongue at a passing bug. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. Wow, oh my goodness, readers. Look at that interesting fact. Readers, did you grow new information? I definitely did. Let's go back and look. First, we learned that frogs have long, sticky tongues, right? And they eat insects and worms. Then in this book, it also told us that they have long, sticky tongues. But what did we learn here in this book? If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. Wow, so here are 2 books, both teaching us about the frog's tongue. That's the main idea. But we're growing new information. Wow, so let's give this a try. If I were to write it out, I could choose one of my talking stems here, right? And I say, first we learned, what did we learn in book 1? Frogs have long, sticky tongues. But now we're learning that if my tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to my belly button. Oh my goodness. That is such an interesting fact. First we learned frogs have long, sticky tongues. But now we're learning that if my tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to my belly button. Readers, do you see how we grew information? Well, today, you're going to do the same. It's your turn. I'm going to read you a few slides from the same book about frogs. Book 1 and book 2. And then you're going to do the same activity that we just did together. And you're going to show your teachers how you grew information, okay? All right, so listen. Book 1. Frogs begin as tadpoles. Tadpoles have tails. They swim in the water. Tadpoles grow legs. They lose their tails. They become frogs. Okay, that was book 1. Here's book 2. All frogs, even the terribilis, have mothers. Mother frogs lay eggs. When the eggs are ready, out pop the tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs, but they don't look like frogs yet. Tadpoles have tails. They live only in water. Tadpoles grow up to be frogs. At first, they breathe underwater with gills. Number 2, they grow lungs for breathing air. Number 3, they grow legs for hopping and swimming. Number 4, In 3 months, they lose their tails. It's time to hop out of the water. Wow, okay. So readers, that's what you're going to do. You're going to look back over those few pages and do the same thing that we just did. You can use one of these talking stems. Okay? All right, readers, and remember, when you go off, after you're done reading these books on frogs, and you can pick up any other books on the same topic and do the same thing. Okay, off you go.